What's going on, guys? My name is Doug. Welcome to the channel if you are new. Welcome back if you are not new. So check it out. I love my job, which is making these videos for you guys full time. And if you want to help me keep doing my job, I would ask you to consider supporting the channel on Patreon. You can do so for only $1. And if you think that your dollar won't make a difference, believe me, it does. Not only do the dollars add up, but every dollar is worth almost $4 here in Brazilian currency and helps keep this hungry boy fed. And not only that, but for every $500 that I make on Patreon, I'll roll one less ad during the video, which means it's a win-win situation, right? I get to keep making this content for you guys full time, and you guys get to watch my videos without being interrupted by all those pesky ads. And like I said before, it'll only cost you $1. So I would really appreciate it if you guys would consider supporting the channel on Patreon. It would help me improve the quality of the videos and put out more content more consistently, and I could get back into producing music and putting out my own content, but I need money to do that. And AdSense revenue has been really toned down ever since that whole Logan Paul thing happened. It's just really made it tough for channels as small as mine. So yeah, just take that into consideration. That's my really quick Patreon plug. Another thing, we just hit 5,000 subscribers. I am so happy. Thank you guys so much for all your support. It means everything to me, and I'm gonna do my best to not let all 5,000 of you guys down. I'm gonna try to keep producing the best content that I can and to keep creating the best quality videos that I can for you guys and for your enjoyment. With that being said, let's just get right into this video. So today we're going to be listening to some more Rex Orange County. I am so excited, dude. A lot of you guys have asked for this video. We're going to be listening to Because You Will Never Be Free. It's only 10 tracks, and Rex Orange County has been a really enjoyable find for me. You know, I've really been enjoying listening to his music. I've only started getting into it recently, but it's just been such an awesome discovery for me. So we're going to give this a listen today, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you all so much for being here. The first track is Rex Intro. Let's just get right into it.
How you been? Have you told your mother about me?
Such a jazzy vibe.
Was it worth it? Still on my mind, still that lonely guy.
I love his voice, dude.
Don't fucking focus on my own life.
I love the roads, man.
But the who am I?
Oh, this is smooth, man. So it's just a really quick introduction. He's in his feelings, he's lonely, he's missing this girl who broke his heart, and it just sounds so smooth. It's really simple. It's just him and some keys. You know, he gets into some scatting towards the end and just riffing with the piano. I think it sounds so nice. It's so smooth, it's so simple. But he just creates this atmosphere with his voice that's just so warm and comforting to listen to, you know? So, really great introduction. Next track is Paradise. The bass line. It's a little bit of a happier tone to it.
Miss me when I'm dead.
Wow.
Live life, don't miss me when I'm gone. I'll see you soon. Take my last few pennies and buy yourself something nice.
Wow, that's such a nice way to think of it. So that's kind of cool. So he's saying, you know, if he happens to die, he's talking to probably his partner, you know, and he's saying, don't miss me, don't be so sad, we're gonna be together in paradise really soon. Just don't think about it too much and don't be sad about it. Take whatever I leave behind money-wise, buy yourself something nice, live your life as best as you can until you're gone, because that's when we'll be together forever. So it's a really, like, it's kind of sad that he's talking about his death, but he's looking at it in such an optimistic way that it's really cool, you know, to listen to. So
Can't feel my arms or my legs.
the glockenspiel. A little Marilyn Monroe sample.
I trust your ideas and only drink beers if you really want to, and not just because they're free. What they would want to drink this cold, branded, bottled, fizzing piss.
Wait, no, hold up. Come on. It's okay not to like beer, but let's not go so far as to call it piss, because I personally really love it. I do love, however, that he is talking about not giving into peer pressure, not doing things just because other people think it's cool, being yourself, not being afraid to be looked at as the outsider or the weirdo, because, you know, it's not okay for you to just do things that other people want you to do. You should just be happy doing what you want to. So I like that. And it's a really positive message.
Who needs an academic career when you're the one with all the ideas?
Okay. I thought something was wrong. So there's a little twist at the end where instead of saying that he'll see, you know, everyone else in paradise, he switches it to I'll probably see you all in hell. I don't know why he switched it to hell. Maybe it's because he's giving advice based on what he's done wrong. So like telling someone not to give into peer pressure because he did, and since he did those wrong things, he's probably going to hell. I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird, but I do like this song. I do like the message to the song, you know, is giving advice and being very positive. I like the vibe to it. It's got a really happy, lighthearted feel, even though the tone's pretty serious and what he's saying is pretty serious. I think it's a really cool song. Next track is Belly, The Grass Stains.
But now they're all fucked. Summer's gone and so is she to me. But I still feel fucked. Wedding ring left amongst the crowd, and the Mona Lisa wasn't real. Was Madonna on the radio? And where on earth was she ever even mine? Was she that you're tired and you don't wanna leave? But girl, I can't stop your crying. It's all here for you. I do drugs with her friends, pass out in the afternoon, go thing in school. But daddy already paid. Well, at least you're all alone.
Yeah, so he's talking to this girl who apparently left because she wasn't prepared to be in a relationship. She needed time alone. And he's talking about how it feels to be without her and how lonely he feels. And, you know, he knows that she's not happy. She's got all these material things, but she's not happy. She's just faking the smile that she's wearing. But he says, but at least you're all alone. I wish you knew what actual happiness felt like. So like he's basically saying, if you were with me, I could make you really happy. But you don't want to be with me. You're just faking the happiness. And at least you're by yourself the way you wanted to be. So it's kind of an interesting track, subject matter wise. It's really relatable and it's really honest and sincere, you know, with what he's feeling at the time. But I also think that the production of this is just so simple. It's reminiscent of the first track with just the keys. I think it's great. I think the vibe is just, it's wavy, you know. He's such a wavy artist, and the music just takes you somewhere else. If you want to relax to it, you can. If you want to focus on the lyrics and understand what he's going through and relate to it, you can. And I just like that about his music. I think it's a great track. Next track is Corduroy Dreams. Also, just so that nobody asks me later why I didn't listen to Cape Fear Interlude, it's showing up on the Genius track list, but it's not on Spotify, so I can't listen to it, just in case any of you were wondering. This feels so old school.
How could I ignore you? Trust me, I adore you. Kiss me in the shower for a couple hours.
Love it.
Sit down beside me, don't call me daddy. Don't you worry about me.
Oh, I love that.
Feeling this lonely, darling.
It's got such an intimate feel to it. Like, it's just him and the guitar, you know? It's almost like you're sitting in a bar and he's the performer and he's just with the guitar, just playing and singing the song, and people are just lounging, just listening to it. You know, it's got that really comforting, warm, cozy, intimate vibe to it, and I really love it.
If you're ever unhappy, then let you
Hey.
work for what you love to do, and I will watch right over you. Dream and sleep and laugh with me, save me from myself.
This is so nice, dude.
'Cause it ain't new to me, darling, baby.
Yo, whoever's playing the guitar, dude, is killing it.
Don't want happy.
I love it. I love this track.
If you're ever
This track is ridiculously wavy, dude. It's just him and the guitar. Like I said, it's got that cozy, intimate vibe to it. It's really romantic. He's telling this girl how she saved him from himself, how he goes crazy until he's able to finally see her, how he loves being with her, how he wants to be able to lie down with her and have dreams. And it's such a sweet track. It's such a nicely produced track. It's just a great song. If I'm not mistaken, next track is Japan.
the brain tied down to a stone cold pillow. Open your ears, for this is my final demand. Love songs ain't for sure, 'cause men will send you
who changed him, but it wasn't meant to be.
Nice.
So this was never about Alex. It was not the one, but I was love blind to see. But what is love? Is this love? I will never know, but I feel my time is.
I love the honesty, man, and it's so relatable. Yo, that line right there, what is love? Was this love or just a minor obsession with what I thought I needed? Dude, that is so relatable. I mean, I have definitely been in that situation where I think back on a past relationship and I have to truly question, did I really love that person, or was I just kind of obsessed because I thought that I needed it? I mean, this track is just ridiculously relatable, and I think it's great. I like the drums and how they're so far away and just so crushed down, and you know, it's just like really understated, and the focus is on what he's saying with the pianos, and I love the keys. I love the honesty and the sincerity in this track. Portrait of Ned.
Where is home? Streets are home. I want visions of her to sleep. Visions of her and him together living. Please don't sleep yourself into a dream.
I love these drums with the bass line. So sick.
I wish that I could hate her, but they're just the words that I sold to you. Maybe, girl, we.
He's having visions of the woman that he loves being with another guy, and he's asking her, don't let him drown, or don't let him drown you, or don't let him hold you down with the waves above your head. He says, I wish that I could hate her. So he's frustrated that she doesn't like him the way that he likes her, and he says he stays beneath her bed. So it's gotten to the point where maybe it really is an obsession and not love, and it's starting to get a little creepy. And the vibe to this is also really creepy, so that makes tons of sense. And it's a really quick track, but I think it's great. I like it a lot. I like his performance, you know, he even makes more use of his lower register in his voice to really add to the darkness and to the grime of this track, you know. I think it's so clever, really, what he does with his voice and with his music. Next track is Green Eyes Part 2.
And I can still see the eyes, his brown eyes could have made a contribution. And I can still see the eyes, she was busy with her friends, but I wanted her to notice me, like the red eyes of those around me. They like doing it and wish to grow into the shoes of their idols. But who doesn't want it? See, money is the only motive, but money is a sin and I loathe it. People are hungry now, money, the reason that we can't make money, the reason why a prick is running the country. They know best.
You know, Green Eyes might not be for me. Like, it's such a weird track, you know. It sounds like it's spoken word in the beginning almost, but it goes into this really weird production with him talking about money out of nowhere, you know, on a rant about how money is a problem and how it's the reason that people are hungry and it's the reason that there's always going to be a prick running the country. And it's kind of a weird track, you know. I don't know how I really feel about it. Every video now, dude. These cars. This time they're advertising a pizza buffet. Yeah, it's kind of a weird track. I don't know how I really feel about it. It's not really for me. I want to like it because I want to like Rex's music. So maybe I just don't understand it. But for now, though, it's probably a skip from me. Next is a song about being sad.
Though only in the hope that one day I would undress her, that I love you, but I really, really, really fucking don't.
Wow.
I'm on my own, and I'll be fine now I'm alone. Constantly told stories with a stretch of the truth to be interested to. It's like clear what I need, yet still interested in you. Do you prioritize the things in your life? Mate, you better trust me when I tell you that it's not worth forgetting about yourself. She likes you, I'm enough for she loves me.
It's awesome. Giving advice to somebody who might be in love with this girl that he used to love. He's gotten over her, and you know, he realizes now that he never really loved her. He just really wanted to undress her, and you know, he's talking about how you should prioritize yourself, because if you don't, then you're going to lose yourself worrying about one girl who really only loves herself and will never really love you. I personally agree with him. I think that this is a great track. I always love when it's just him and the guitar, dude. I think it's great. Next track is No Love.
You won't find it here. I tend to see deeper the meaning the more you think about it, so it's always worse than it seems. All the things you think about, but won't you tell me, when will I sheltered, more than ready for action. And I feel like I've forgotten how I just gotta count my blessings and the people around me and stay on my damn feet. I just wanna know love, but won't you tell?
Man, I gotta be honest, this track really made me zone out, dude. It took me somewhere else. It's transportative and it's wavy and it's awesome to vibe to, you know? Just put it on in the background and relax to it. And I was gone, you know. It's about wanting to know love and wanting to understand what it's like to be loved and to have that mutual love between two people, you know. But I think it's a cool track. I really do. I love the drums. I love how slow it is. I love the vibe to it. I love everything about it, really, especially his performance. His performance is really the highlight of this for me. The last track of this project is Curfew.
Talk as if I'm ready to die, but I'm together in silence for a number of hours. That is okay if I wanted to chill, because you used to say you really like to mention confusing humor. And I might be rude about your music, but the industry moves quickly, and I feel the need to keep up with names and faces on a daily basis, but still question my existence on a daily basis. 10 years in, because you'll never be free.
It's a really short track. It's a cool outro to this project. Talking about, you know, hanging out with this girl and being okay with just sitting in silence for hours next to her. It's fine by me. You know, I mean, I personally relate to that a lot. I don't really care about always having something to say. I just like being around the person. I like it. I like the vibe to it. I like the slow drums. I like the guitar. I think it's a really nice outro to this project. And this project as a whole is definitely worth a listen. It's 10 tracks and it's a really short listen. It's really enjoyable. I love that in Apricot Princess you can really hear the evolution to his music, and there's more complex production and a lot of more interesting sounds. In this one, it's way more laid back. It's mostly just him and really wavy guitar sounds. But I personally still really enjoyed it. I think that he's just such an awesome artist. His voice is great. He's got so much talent. He writes in such a relatable way. You know, his songs are beautiful and really romantic. So I really loved this, and I'm really happy to have listened to this, especially with you guys. So thank you all so much for being here, for watching the video. I'd like to ask you again to consider what I said in the beginning about the Patreon and supporting the channel. If you would like to, there is a link in the description, on the end screen of the video, and in the top right hand corner. I'd also appreciate it if you would follow me on my social media. Hit me up if you make music and you want to participate in putting y'all on. Speaking of putting y'all on, that video comes out tomorrow. Submissions are open for the month of March. And yeah, I'll see you all in the video very, very soon. Peace.